to my show. It's called Dominus Nisi on Friday afternoon, taking you home from your work and giving that pause moment to have a wonderful weekend for you. So that's what I'm doing for last 3 years on Friday afternoons. And today, my second segment of the show, your Power Rise moment. And welcome to the segment, the Power Rise moment. This segment, I will be sharing my little wins in my life and then figure out how that can be a helpful message for you to my listeners. And today, it's a great win for me because I am coming back to the social media, to this radio broadcasting after a month. It's a big gap in my last 3 to 5 years of life. What happened to me? Why it happened? What was the reason for this delay or absence? And that's my great win that I'm going to share with you in this Hava Rise segment for the Dominus Nisi. Yes, I am sure after celebrating the wonderful Christmas yesterday and going through the Boxing Day, you may be feeling that you have achieved different things in your life. I know that we have been carrying this year for 12 long months. That is always having lots of resolutions and consolations, ups and highs, wins and failures, promises and breaking of heart and breaking of life, and many different things. For me, this year gave me wonderful insight to my life, gave me really big and best lessons for my year. The Jubilee year 2025, I loved the way that unfolded many different things. First of all, I'm so proud and so grateful to my Lord that I could able to talk to you today. I couldn't do this 20, 25 years ago. I couldn't do this properly even 4 weeks ago. Many different things and challenges that happened in my life muted me, muted me really heavily. And that's why I really want to share this power rise moment in my life that I started a new podcast called Unmuted with Bismi Palatty, sharing the real raw experiences of single parenting and the expert advice and suggestions and tips from the people who gone before us through the wonderful impact that they made for this community. So, we are going to learn from the experts around the globe, and at the same time, I'm trying to help the community who are in need, where they feel that they are isolated because of their current situations. Can be single mother, single father, or the people chose to be single for many different reasons. And at the same time, the younger generations who are suffering through the co parenting, the younger generation who didn't realize the role of a father or a mother in their life because of their family situations. And I am taking this as a challenge to myself because with my communication and the clarity in communication, what I'm suffering at the moment, I need to express that through my language. Maybe not the best language, no, not the perfect language, but the language that's coming from my heart, sharing the moments of love, sharing the moments of little wins, and encouraging my people around the globe. If I can do it, you can do it. So that's my big win for this 2025. I didn't know, or I didn't even feel that I can come to the studio today and share this in 2025. That was the impact that I had from November 18th, a big incident that happened to me in my life. I will be sharing those incidents and the learnings from that incident in my another podcast. But today, I need to let you know if you think that I was carrying this long year with 12 long months, it's the time that you need to take a little pause and find out. What is a one win? What is a one win I can actually pick it up and then be grateful to my Lord? There is no person in this world with no wins for the last 12 months. If you are listening to me now, if you are breathing now, that's a big win. You don't need to become big. You don't need to have a dramatic story. You don't need to have a big innovation or anything. You just want to focus on the small, often overlooked victories of the year. Share a personal reflection on the moment that you felt proud, the moment that you achieved a small goal, or a lesson learned from all different incidents that happened in and around your life. And even things like learning that growth is not always a giant leap, it is one step at a time. You need to take that first step to go through that growth. So I'm here telling my story of my power rise moment. I learned many things in many different ways. The people who came into my life in 2025. But at the same time, I learned a lot through the incidents that I had. I would say through the doctors I saw during this time, through the nurses who cared me through this year, and through the people who supported me when I was down and I was not even able to talk, through the prayers that I haven't even seen or heard, but I knew that the prayers that supported me through this journey. I'm simply looking forward to last 12 months and then figuring out how grateful I am because that wonderful creator is taking me back to the place where I belong, to the place that I love to be. So that's helping me to give what I learned through the toughest and troublesome life of 2025. I can reflect from January 1st to December 31st. But today I'm reflecting the last 4 to 5 weeks of my life and all the surprises that I experienced through my workplace, through my health, through my support system, through my financial area. And at the same time, through the wonderful support of prayers and blessings. So, if you are listening to me, Agnes and Princey and all the people who are watching online and who are going to listen my live, I encourage you to take a pause and figure out a little win that you had in this year. That's enough for you to be grateful to your creator. So I'm here encouraging you and coming again every Friday. Share my story, the segment, Your Power Rises. So, my win for this year is yes, even though I was shattered, I was gone down to the bottom of my life, I was abandoned from many different people, I was accused, I was embarrassed, I was muted, totally muted through different incidents, through the system, and through the life challenges. But I am unmuting myself through my new podcast called Unmuted with Bismi Palatty, sharing the stories that I experienced in my life and bringing the experts in this area to help my journey to become better, but at the same time, give you the tips and the knowledge how to navigate your wonderful life according to the purpose that the creator done for you. So this is Dominus Nisi on 88.9 FM and the segment called Your Power Rise Moment. So I would love to invite you to look at my episode called Unmuted. I'll be sharing that in YouTube's and in my channels and support and share the news to the people that who you love. Maybe the people who are going through the eggshells and couldn't come out of their relationship, but some people who are running their life by themselves and doesn't know how to go through that life, and who you think that will be a support. Connect with those people and share the news and then encourage them to connect with me. I am running a support system for free for the people who really need. So let's connect. Let's unmute with Bismi Palatty. The episode is coming up, and the launch episode is already out with my mentor, Audrey Fernandez. So I'm so grateful for all the wonderful people who came to my life to support me throughout my life. And especially to my wonderful creator, my Lord, my leader, Lord Jesus. This is Bismi Palatty on 88.9 FM. So that's what the life is. We will have many different struggles, but you can utilize those struggles for a purpose. That's what I am trying. I'm changing my, or I'm transferring my pains into a power for you, my listeners. And come and listen to our wonderful radio on 88.9 FM. Your host, Bismi Palatty.